more of these guys has been deceiving you.
Jackie has to make $1 million decision.
It blows my mind that one of you guys is gay. I just can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
The guys
all this time, there's a gay guy among us.
Jackie they're straight.
There's a bat in here.
But Jackie continues to question.
No, Chris told me you're gay.
Did he really?
Are you gay or are you straight?
God. Straight.
It's just getting straight to the point now.
He totally is my type. He knows exactly what I like.
Sending Jackie into a whirlwind of confusion.
And this is so unfair that I have to decide.
What do you mean it's unfair? You signed up for this reality show. You knew. Wait, actually, she didn't know. I forgot.
You made it thus far.
They told her like, oh god, they told her like midway through the first episode. They kept it a secret from her. She didn't even know the concept. Okay. That's kind of fucked up. I feel bad.
You know how many guys who told me that?
Advice I could give you is, guys are evil. You know, we'll say whatever it takes to win the money.
Voices from the past
Gay
return
guy
with
ambush.
shocking information.
He's so obviously gay.
Call him a Ferrari with no motor.
He's got all the qualities of a queen.
Fix your gaydar.
What?
That's what I'm gonna say.
Finally,
A Ferrari
Jackie will
with
make
no
the biggest
motor.
decision of her life.
That's a new one. I've never heard that before.
This is hard. So I have to tell you. I have to tell you that. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Will Jackie
so
win
dramatic.
true love and $500,000?
Who's he gonna
I need
pick?
to know. Are you gay or are you straight?
Or will a gay man win the entire million while she walks away penniless and brokenhearted? You won't believe the thrilling finale.
I couldn't hold myself together. I just broke down. I'm still so torn.
She really doesn't want to lose that money. I mean, it's a lot. Even for 2004, it's a lot. Oh, this is our last time seeing the opening. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to gaydar. Wait, guys, please don't get mad. Please don't get mad. I have some chips. Because I didn't eat lunch yet. I have these protein chips. I'll try to eat them quietly. Please don't get mad. Please don't get mad. Please don't get mad. It's also, it just sounds so nice because they're spicy and it'll clear my sinuses and I can breathe better. Every time something is gay, eat a chip. Okay.
Just blew my mind.
I have to tell you, at least one of these gentlemen is straight, and one or more of them are gay.
The fact that there is, in fact, someone still left in this pool of guys that's gay, it shocks me.
That's pretty gay.
You know, I have deep feelings for Sharif, Banks, and
He
Chris.
kissed her and she just kissed another guy, so he's second.
They should
second
redo
hand
this
kissing
show,
another
but
guy.
she has to root out the secret VTubers. Quote, I heard you say ooh in the bathroom. Are you a VTuber?
I'm gay. I am gay.
I can't fall for
The
that. I can't fall into that
VTubers would
trap
out
again.
themselves immediately.
I have 3 guys left, and each one of them has some effeminate qualities.
I know, that's what I said, but...
Or maybe they just like never talk to each other.
If this is what gay is about, sign me up.
Okay, that was gay. I'm gonna eat a chip.
Banks and I really didn't have that much of a connection, but I think about midway when he broke his arm.
Come on, it ain't over.
My arm broke.
I just started noticing all these things about him, and the feelings they took off. But sometimes Banks does things that really make me wonder.
It turns out that you choose me and that I'm gay, I will donate the entire lot to the charity of your choice.
But you just told me you're straight.
I am.
Wait, so what's stopping one of the straight guys from just saying like he's gay just to get the full $1 million because he doesn't give a fuck about the girl? That would be genius, actually. Okay, fuck this guy. This song wasn't even about her.
As sincere as he appears.
He reused an old song for a different girl. And he was rude to the Princess of Canada and Hekalina. Like, how could you?
And then there's Chris. He's helped me out a lot, and I know he's not in it for the money because he's a
and Chris,
millionaire.
the evil
so
advisor.
He's got to be in it for love. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy that would be in this to.
What if one of the straight guys realize he's gay on this show?
I don't even know if I'm gonna win.
Like, he has his awakening. Like, oh my god.
The only thing is, how did you know those other guys were gay?
John, Luciana are gay.
It does make me wonder.
The dramatic boom with like
All you
the
have to do.
really chill
All you have to do.
cowboy
Luckily, I
pictures.
have one last date with each of the guys to figure out who is gay and who is straight.
There's pictures of men really close to each other. It's pretty good.
This room just does not have enough.
He's got color, but needs more vibrant. These charcoals are brutal.
What did he say? Is he
Everything is at
spiffing up
stake.
the place?
This is my last chance to win her over.
I'm gonna dress up the Leia.
Doing a little interior design, some feng shui.
Time is ticking.
And he still has a broken
My nerves are
arm.
running rampant before
How
the
long
day.
does a
For
broken
one,
arm last? Like, what's
I'm
the
scurrying around the
cooldown?
house trying to gather things, little pieces of keepsakes, whatever to throw in the bedroom to make it look a little bit more romantic and nice and more.
Like, come on, bro.
representative
I'm getting bored.
me.
Like, fix your arm already.
It's nuts. You know,
It's
trying to
getting
get everything
old.
ready for one of the more important dates. it
Break
seems
your
like
arm
in a
and find
lifetime.
out. Okay.
On my date with Banks, I'm going to be watching for a lot of slip-ups because my date with him in San Francisco, there was...
Her
There's
hair
quite
is
a
just
few.
always on point.
Love the architecture of these places. I love orchids. We're the
They
biggest
did him
queens
so
in here.
dirty.
And so I'm just going to be
The,
watching
the
him.
cursive subtitles and everything. Maybe
I'm
he's just
curious
into
as to
art
what
and
Banks is gonna be
architecture.
able to
That's
pull
not like
off
a
with,
gay thing.
Just one arm. I mean, he's got to blow me out of the water. And I don't know. He's got to be creative on this one.
I think what normally would have been a
Bro, I'm so
10-minute
nervous every time it shows him doing
10-minute
anything with
process
one
tops, getting
arm.
that room set up. Took
It's
about
so
45
precarious.
minutes.
I feel like
Get
he's gonna
dressed,
like
good
trip
God.
and fall and break his arm even more.
Right. Just do.
When I was walking down the hall to get Jackie, my mind was still racing from just the prep. I don't think I had
Bro,
a
the
chance to gather
random
myself.
Chinese, I'm
I
assuming
wasn't relaxed the way I wanted
gay
to be.
guy that uploaded this,
You have to pull yourself together because you can't allow your nerves to get the best of you because then
they're a
that can spell
hero.
disaster.
Close your eyes. Okay.
I'm really trying here.
Okay, now you can open your eyes.
She's dressed like a survival horror video game protagonist again. She looks like she's about to bumble around with a flashlight
Because I know how to
and
manipulate
run out of batteries.
without it being obvious. So I think I have a pretty good chance of winning. But right now,
How many
Sharif
men
and I
are
are
left?
stuck here herding cattle.
There's Banks,
While Banks is back at the ranch,
Chris,
probably trying to convince Jackie to
and
be straight.
Sharif? Is that it?
I think he's got to put his foot in his mouth at some point. I'm sure. Under the whole date.
Yeah, they always play like
Ruin it for himself. We don't need to
royalty-free
sabotage him.
Lord of the Rings.
You guys have got the most awesome selection
What
of shoes.
percent were
You
gay
guys
starting
get
out?
hardly anything to choose from.
Whatever. I highly disagree.
Oh, you go to like
I'm sorry.
Nordstrom, there's like a bazillion women's shoes. Cool as hell shoes.
Do you really want to be talking about
It's contagious. I'm getting the gay cough.
Here's the hole, Banks? Banks, this is our last date.
Bottom.
You're supposed to be digging yourself
Out.
You started talking about women's shoes, and I thought, well, here we go.
Sorry, I have
He's gay.
tuberculosis.
Okay, let's talk about hunting.
I think it was never like they never knew how many guys were gay. They only know when they vote them out.
But for someone that doesn't
So I guess like we won't really know the
communicate that I'm
full
gay.
percentage once it's
Spearfishing.
over.
What?
iPad get cup. No, I tried so hard
God, he was drilling deep.
to close my mouth, but I did
The
the.
way Banks squealed about this mosquito bite, I thought he had been bitten by a tarantula. Seriously.
What?
Or not?
Or not.
Is she gonna choose
If I really want
Banks?
this to happen, I have to make it, not make it happen, but I have to make sure that
Is the
there's no
broken
doubt
arm
in my
strap
mind
actually
you know
gonna
how
pull
I
him
feel,
through?
and for what it's worth, you know, I want you to know that
consumption.
I won't quit, and I'm not gonna quit until you ask me to quit.
Banks is telling me about his heartfelt feelings for me, and then he starts crying.
Second.
You okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
I know, I'm sorry, Hank. I don't know,
Well,
it's
yeah.
all dry now.
He actually likes her a lot. Or he's a really good actor. I feel bad for him because it just seems like she's not really that into him.
I thought it was
actually.
sweet that Banks shed a few tears, but it reminded me a lot of Luciano.
What, are you serious? I mean, okay, to be fair, he did turn out to be gay, but why? It's not gay to cry. Come on.
You know, I feel
Everybody
fully
cries.
confident in who I am and my sexuality, and I feel fully confident that what I'm feeling to her is coming across. But there's always the off chance that she may think that I'm here for the big payoff.
Maybe Banks is just like, feels really touched by the
I think
sunset
Banks
and
gets nervous around her though. Does he?
maybe he is
He
on
gets
his
really
period or
nervous about
something.
it, and he starts thinking, "Oh my God, this is the last time. This is my last shot." He's just gonna freak out, and if you say the wrong thing, she's gonna carry that with her, and that could be the thing that, you know, puts her over the edge one way or the other.
Bro, Chris is such a rat.
I spend
Rat
quite a bit of time
ass
and
bitch.
effort into, you know, my hair, skin, nails. By no means should that be interpreted as meaning that I'm gay.
I'm not gay.
You know how many guys have told me that?
There's no way she picks Chris.
You know, if you can, you always want to get mushrooms that are open like that.
First of all, like,
Why is that, Banks?
he's clearly gay. Like, how else would he know about all the other guys that he ratted out?
No, I want to know. Should I wash these?
No. Yeah, that's another thing. They're 98% water, so if you wash them, it'll render them tasteless.
She would lose all the money if she picked him.
The catch is that I'm notorious, at least with her, for saying things that would communicate that I'm probably gay.
His whole act completely changed after the broken arm. Maybe it made him realize, like,
I swear
it made
to
him
God, I don't know
appreciate
how
the
many
smaller
times, it's
things
probably
in
been
life
100 times I've said things that she's
and
raised an
become more
eyebrow.
sensitive.
But, you know, I can't deny who I am, and I'm not going to try to. And the more I do, the more suspect I'm going to come across. You know, I love cooking, I love decorating, everything you want to attribute to a woman, that's me. I'm a lesbian caught in a man's body.
Have you ever been told you're beautiful?
Caught?
You have, I knew it. So did you think it was weird when I told Luciana he was beautiful, or no?
No.
You think he's beautiful?
No. Beautiful is not something that a man says to another man.
Well, no, why is that?
Because that's gay.
What?
Took the pheasant out of my room so that you wouldn't wake up spooked, screaming.
I remember Banks was just like a really angry kind of closed off.
When you were tucking me
Just seemed like
in.
pissed off all the time.
Wanna eat over here by the
But then he
fire?
broke his arm and it's
Certainly.
just like, just realized he has to lock in. Bro, I'm just waiting for the fucking hammer to drop. Like he's gonna like trip or
Banks is running back
because
and
somebody
forth,
like
getting
closes the
himself
door
into a
on his
tizzy.
broken arm.
And, I mean, I thought it was cute that he was putting so much effort into it, but I kind of wanted him to relax.
Do you think
Oh
Chris is
wait,
gay?
a gay guy broke his arm. That's right.
Take the spotlight off of me.
Maybe
and,
it, like-
and try to see what was in Jackie's head.
His
Every time
arm
you
is
tell a
fusing
story,
back
it's
together and it
always
has like
girls.
gay bones in it
His
now.
girlfriend, you know, not girlfriend as
So
in
he
I
has like
date her,
one
but,
gay
you know, I wanted
arm.
to
It's
find
kind
out
of
where
like
she
in
stood with
Metal Gear
Chris.
Solid
He
where
always
that
was
guy
like
had like his
girls. I just
possessed
thought that
arm.
was strange.
But now his arm is possessed with a gay guy. So like, what if he
So
jacks off with that arm?
It backfired, and everything was right back on me.
And the gay marrow, it's leaking into his bloodstream, exactly!
Yeah.
That's why he's becoming more and more
was
like
questioning my
into
sexuality.
interior decoration and stuff.
I like him
Art.
as a bro, you know. This pound, what up, dog?
Yeah, she's gonna catch him
like
like
that,
using a
man.
hairdryer with that arm.
This. Not what I
Hey,
say.
wait a minute. Yeah, the revolver ocelot guy, that fucking guy.
Coming up, an intruder frightens Banks,
Oh my God.
prompting more questions from Jackie.
Thanks for Gary.
God, straight.
And whenever
Will
there's a
Jackie's
full moon,
choice
he
lead to
becomes fully gay.
happiness or to heartbreak?
This is so unfair, but I have to decide.
There's like a full moon one night and they're trying to decide what movie to watch. And he just like has a blank stare and seems kind of like off for a second. And then he's like,
I wonder what they could be up to. Probably fixing dinner.
Let's watch Wicked.
A little bit.
I heard it's really
Drinking
good.
some wine, gazing into each other's eyes.
Lustfully.
Jackie going,
Oh,
thanks,
we're
are you gay?
You aren't gay.
No, I think we should watch Mean Girls. It's a classic. I mean, everybody likes
You
it.
just really have to convince me, Banks.
Honey, I am heterosexual. Whoa!
What?
There's a bat in here.
Shut up.
Swear to
What
God.
was that?
Oh my god.
Whoa! Is that a bird or a
We were
bat?
finishing up dinner, and all of a sudden, a bat flew over our heads. It was unreal.
Okay, that's actually terrifying. It could have
Chris's
fucking
bedroom.
rabies. You don't mess around with that, bro. Don't mess around with that, bro. Whoa, 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 whoa.
When the bat flew into Chris's room, I knew I had to step up to the
I
plate.
swear
had
to
get
God,
that bat
if
out
she
of the
thinks
house.
he's gay just because he's afraid of a bat that could, like, kill people.
So Banks was in the room with the bat. I have to admit, he looked pretty worried.
What if it's a vampire?
That make me look at not being able to help with dinner or the fire.
Gay
I was
vampire.
relieved to have an opportunity in which I could help
Make
out.
us
So
lucky.
getting the bat out of the house was a blessing.
I definitely feel I've done what needs to be done to prove to her that I'm straight.
Unreal. I've never seen a bat like that before. I thought it was great that Banks got in there and rescued the bat.
Why are they?
But that still doesn't mean he's straight.
They're like moving back to their
I
post
gave her another surprise, and that was
like
to
a
take her out by the
NPC.
TV for a
after being
bonfire.
attacked by a bandit camp.
Finally, I had a chance to make a move on her. And the
Wow.
moment was just perfect.
That was crazy.
It was a tender moment, I guess you could say. If I could say that and still be straight and masculine. It was an
Tender.
absolutely incredible evening. I was truly hoping that it
Tender.
would make Jackie forget about whether I was straight or gay.
Are you gay?
God. Straight.
Bro, if I was
Banks, are you
Banks,
gay?
I'd be
Are
pissed
you
off.
gay? Are you gay?
Unless
She
I
just
was
was
gay.
not about to give up, questioning
Then
about
I'd
my
be like, oh,
sexuality.
shit,
It was
she's on
driving
me.
me mad. And here I am trying to get her to sleep in the same bed with me.
But by the time I did, she just fell asleep. It was frustrating.
Maybe
Right
she's
now, I just still don't
tired.
know where I stand with her.
Banks, are you gay or are you straight?
God, straight, please.
Oh, Banks.
Alright, bro. Alright, bro.
I think this date right here might be
Oh
our,
my god, she was
our
probably
last
like,
chance to,
he didn't make a
you know,
move on
chat
me.
and for me to
He must be
put in a
gay.
good word for myself before the final elimination. I will definitely not tell the other guys about my date. The less they know, you know, the better off I am, because if they don't think anything happened, then
Oh my
they kind of
god,
think
look
they're
at
still in
those
the running.
baked
So
goods.
I think I'm winning. I think I've kissed Jackie more than anyone else. I think I have the strongest connection with Jackie.
Your only
So I'm gonna
connection is
try to
pulling out your
kiss her as much
stupid
and as
12-string
passionately as I
guitar
possibly can, and that way she'll
and just
hopefully
like
get rid of the other two
noodling.
guys. Cameras take
Fucking
more dirty
canoodling.
pictures of Jackie. Of course.
My date with Banks was so fun, but I still have my doubts about him. I mean, I know
Wait a minute,
there's
is that
one
a
of these
hairdryer?
guys is gay, but it could be any of them. So, though I'm really attracted to Sharif, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more reserved because it's like my last chance to figure out
It's
whether or not
crazy
he's
how,
gay or
like,
straight.
especially back then, guys doing like even like tangentially feminine things, like using a fucking hairdryer, makes them seem like effeminate or gay or whatever. But
Chris,
then
have you
how
heard of
come
the
like
cattle?
okay, girls doing like tomboy stuff like
He seems a bit skittish
knowing how
up
to
there.
change a tire or something.
And
It's like,
inside,
wow, that's hot,
I've got,
bro, that's hot.
I've got Sharif with Jackie. God knows what's going on in the rancho there.
Alright, come on.
Oh, nope.
Where are you going, Sharif?
Following you.
Oh, that's so bad.
Nope,
I
nope.
see that.
Go this way. My horse kind of kept going off to the left. He'd run off the path.
What is this medallion he's always wearing too? I'm getting really suspicious of him. I feel like he might be like an ancient sorcerer,
Stop and run in circles.
ancient gay sorcerer,
Doing?
trying to gain
Stupid,
modern day
stupid
money
horse.
to do his bidding, to take over the world. He has a fucking ancient amulet around his neck. Who knows knows what kind of
Horses
power
don't
it's
like me,
charged
I'm not
with.
too sure. What are you doing? Kind of made me feel like
He can't even control a horse.
Was helpless. He certainly wasn't in control of
He needs to charge that medallion more, because, like, his power is looking weak.
If you look like you're
He
out
looks
of
weak
control on that horse.
and,
Your
like,
arms are
a
flailing
fucking
everywhere,
imbecile.
just, woo!
Sharif really
Weak,
didn't come off
not
all that
knowledgeable.
manly riding his horse.
His magic intelligence is low.
What?
You're such a lunatic.
I thought you said that's so romantic. I was like, how's that romantic?
It's not. You're crazy.
I'm gonna park these guys right here.
Here you
He
go.
is trying his best, I
Feed me.
guess. Okay, what did you bring to the picnic? Let's see.
Sweet.
We brought some beef jerky. Don't know why. I mean,
Beef
it's like
jerky?
in the morning. I don't know what I'd be doing eating beef jerky in the morning, but no big deal.
I mean, I'm not too keen on having beef jerky most of the time, but like, what?
We were just kind
Is
of
it
sitting
bad to
there,
have
not
beef
really
jerky
saying
on a
very
picnic in the
much.
morning?
And I noticed a little bit during our date that, Sharif and I we didn't have very much energy. And I like it when a guy takes charge, and Sharif really didn't do that.
By the time we got to the picnic,
Brother, he
there
couldn't
were
even
definitely
take charge of
spots
that
here and there
horse.
where I was like, oh, I gotta do something. She's losing interest. So I tried to kiss her, and she wasn't too interested.
I know Sharif wanted to kiss
Why
me,
is
but
spamming bad
I've
thing?
had gay guys in
Because
this competition
it
do that,
goes
so
too fast
I
and
can't fall for that. I
it
can't
makes my
fall into that
eyes
trap
hurt
again.
and I
For pastry?
suffer from complex visual disorder.
I respectfully decline.
It's just stressful trying to entertain and impress somebody for so many hours on end.
I can't read.
So I'm hoping that doesn't hurt me too much.
What are these
See this
pictures?
one that you screwed up?
No, you can't see it. It's horrible, horrible, horrible. But hey,
But hey.
what do I know?
Oh my god, he's being all like, oh, well, whatever, what do I
It can be
know?
any man's game.
Go
It's
kick
just
rocks,
any
buddy.
doubts in her mind. The thing is, I just don't know what she's feeling. I don't know how he interacts with her. I know
You know what, the
kiss and
more I
things
think
like that,
about it, the more it might
but
actually be
sometimes I have
straight.
to admit, I feel as if it's not believable, and I thought, before I didn't question whether or not he was gay or not. I just questioned whether or not he really liked her.
We should tie up.
You know, this post over here.
After our picnic, we rode our
Yeah, he's like
horses
giving
to
off
the
vibes
antique
of like
store.
the guy that's like, oh, I just try so hard, I'm just like such a nice guy, but like,
Sharif,
like
please
girls
try.
always go for the freaking assholes.
reason
I
for you
don't
to
get
get
it. Cause you're not actually a nice guy,
These are your last few hours with me.
motherfucker.
Peeps.
All you have is your fucking guitar and a heart full of malice and your ancient medallion charged
Yeah,
with
maybe that
unknown
antique's
power
starting to
that
sting,
isn't
I'm
even
not
that
sure.
potent.
But, even still, if it's,
Your
part
magic
of the
is
agenda,
fucking
just
impotent.
get excited about it.
I really want to get
You don't know
fair
anything
chats.
of
That'd be
ancient
sweet.
sorcery.
Boys first.
Okay. Hey. Whoa, hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
You grabbing your bum for a second?
Assless chat?
Hey. So you want me to try these on? Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't say that. Do you want to try them on?
Kind of, but you try them on first.
Concerns me. I
It's
don't know
still blowing
what
my mind
he
that
was
this is
thinking.
from 20
He
years
just
ago.
goes
Over
up and
20
he
years
starts
ago.
groping on
21?
me, and
21.
I don't know if he was trying to prove to me that he was straight or if that's just the kind of guy he is. But I'm not that kind of girl. All right.
I don't want you falling over. Your new chaps.
Getting on a horse is so fucking scary.
Okay.
Got it?
I don't know how I did it when I was like,
Watch your hand.
Oh, please.
oh please.
All right.
What?
Vámonos. Let's go.
Vámonos. I know that I've
Did he
got
cop
an
a
hour,
feel?
2 hours tops left.
Did
with
he
her
squeeze
to
a
make
cheek?
my final impressions. That's obviously really stressful. So that's why I'm kind of scared now.
Well, being like 4 feet tall when you're like 10 years old and getting on a big ass, old ass horse, oh my god.
Coming up, Sharif pours on the romance. And
I
later,
think his
voices
thumb
from
went,
the past
like,
return
to
with
her
shocking
fucking
warnings.
He's so obviously gay.
Clunge
He's got all
region.
the qualities of a queen. Fix your
Thumbs
gaydar.
are cluns. You don't thumb the
Making it
cluns,
even more
bro.
difficult for Jackie to choose.
It blows my mind that one of you guys is gay. I just can't believe it.
Knuckle deep in her saddle.
I don't know. One of you guys is a great actor.
Bro, whoever is like the stylist that does her hair every episode, I hope they went on to become a fucking gazillionaire. And retired happily. I After
Right
doing
now,
beautiful
Jack is taking a
hairstyles for
bath,
everybody.
and I'm just trying to make this
I hope
room
they're
as
still
romantic
alive
as
and
possible
happy.
to try to woo
Oh,
her up here for
please.
the evening.
Get your fucking candelabra and your bullshit out of here. Go study up your ancient magic some more. You're a mere mud puppy.
I'm really attracted to Sharif, but
You would
I've
cower
been
before
holding
my
back all
power.
day, and maybe that's not fair to him. It's just sometimes I feel that he does things that make me wonder. Luckily, I have this final chance tonight to figure out if he's.
He doesn't even know how to cast level 1
Sharif, what did you do
fireball.
to this screen door here?
Nothing. Why are you assuming I did it? Are Banks and Chris telling you lies again?
Yeah.
Banks might be gay, Chris might be gay, or, they could both hate me. In order to win, I have
Bro,
to assume that
I
they're
love the
fabricating
red
stories behind my
blazer
back
with like the white
and feeding them to Jackie.
flowery
No,
kind of
Chris told me
like
you're gay.
bodycon style
Did he really?
dress
That I should watch out for you.
Oh man, that was
with a
very nice,
scoop neck.
Chris.
Yeah, he
It is
whispered that.
so
Not
choice.
so subtly. Sharif is gay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
heard it all before.
watch out. But we won't talk about that.
Just giving you a hard time.
The one right here, we'll see how that turns out.
Okay.
You want anything to drink?
Yes.
What do you want?
Surprise me.
Alcohol or no alcohol?
Surprise me on that too.
Oh,
It seems like he's getting like fed up with her.
I wrote champagne.
Like he just seems so like bitter and like,
Cheers.
Yes.
yeah, cheers, I guess.
Oh, that's good.
I guess you're just not gonna like me, huh? What more do I have to do, huh? Do I have to make another song about another girl?
Right.
Don't wait for me.
Okay, okay.
This is for you, not for me. I want you to start thinking.
Maybe he just desperately wants that money. You know what? I can blame him.
Stick. Whatever your pleasure.
In 2004,
The dinner
even
Sharif made
500k
for me
is
was
like
so delicious, and I mean you could just tell he put a lot of work
Easy
into
money.
it. And
that's
on top
like
of that,
he
he's
could
expensive.
retire
Wow.
on that money in 2004.
Adorable.
Mm.
That's for you to remember
Aw.
our special date.
Okay, that
Mine
was
upside
sweet.
down. I'll take that chilling breeze as a yes.
Bro,
Whoa.
did he just mock her for like mumbling?
romance her there.
Murmur, murmur, murmur.
Come on in.
Wizard
We went
Riz.
inside and went up to
Oh, the breeze
this
hath
room where
returned
he
your
had all these
answer
candles
for you,
lit
my
and
lady.
everything.
Got a little something, something here.
Ooh, what's
a
this?
letter that said, sit back, relax, enjoy the music.
Here
That
we
was
go
very
again with the
romantic.
fucking guitar.
Waiting for the day.
Sharif played the song that he wrote for me. I was just all shaky. I'm like, oh my God, he wrote a song about me.
You wash my every fear.
Why didn't he do this the first time he whipped out the guitar? It's too
The song that I
late.
wrote
Too little, too
about
late.
Jackie. Part of it's about eliminations and me leaving. Part of it's about how beautiful and great she is.
As
It's a
far
song
as
about
I'm concerned,
my feelings and
that's
how
a
to
cuck song
inspire
right there.
By Jackie. Shine on me, find a place to hide in me, pull me down, bring me back.
Like,
The
bro,
person
if
that's
I was in her
frustrating
shoes,
me
I'm
the
not gonna
most
take your
is,
secondhand song.
Sharif. I think
The first song he ever
finds
played with me,
little
trying
ways,
to
he has little
fucking
tactics
woo me
of,
romantically, was about
getting
some
my
other
attention.
bitch. I'm not gonna take that shit. I'm sorry, I keep coughing.
Yay.
I should just. I should just fucking explode. What if I could just explode myself at will? And then like put myself back together, like
he's
the
straight,
liquefied parts of me just go like
because I have these features right here.
and form back into my shape.
Huh?
Who do you think's gay? What?
You're gay.
Bro, imagine cuddling with a woman and being like, so, who do you think is gay?
I lose.
Think I'm gay?
Jackie did, fall asleep soon after going upstairs. And I'm not too sure how to take that. There's pretty much two ways to look at that. And I don't know, when she falls asleep on me, if that's because she feels romantically safe with me, or if she feels just friendly gay safe with me.
Friendly
As in,
gay
I'm not going
safe.
to bother her or touch her or anything when she's asleep.
But I feel that I've proven to Jackie that I am definitely straight.
It would be pretty gay if I exploded myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the iPad complication. Because then like all the disparate pieces of me that are liquefied and blown apart, like they like congeal and combine together. Like those are pieces of like woman together, coming together. Like that's pretty.
Can't be having that. No offense to Sharif's mother or anything.
That's pretty
Can't have a
freaking
picture
gay,
of Sharif
bro.
staring at Jackie when I'm trying to be suave.
But it would be offset by the fact that explosions are very straight.
And the guy is a pig, isn't he? I didn't spend a lot of time preparing for this date because that's just not how I've operated throughout this whole thing. I just want to go with the flow, be myself, try to relax as much as possible, and not stress out.
I forgot about Chris. Chris isn't really he's not doing much of anything, is he? He's just kind of biding his time.
She's easy to be around, so it shouldn't be tough hanging out with her.
He kind of
So
blew
I'm
it
not
for
really worried about
himself,
it.
honestly.
Besides, I think Jackie knows I'm straight.
Nah, I don't know.
Chris never showed up at my door for a
Cause, like,
date, and so
even
I
if he's gay and he knocked out all the
the
other gay guy competition,
and he was sleeping on the couch, and I just thought, oh, typical Chris.
he went too
Just
hard
doesn't
into
even
being the evil
try to
advisor and
impress
not
me.
actually trying to
And,
get her
you know, I guess, well, that
interested
works
in
for
him.
him.
So she's not gonna pick him.
I'm supposed to come get you.
Well, you fell asleep.
I know.
I thought I'd come get you.
I've been here a
Oh.
long time. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
Come on.
Okay.
Come
where
on.
are we going?
We're going off-roading.
Off-roading.
Come on.
Look at this.
Gucci, Gucci, goo.
Right on. I wonder who she seriously is questioning or who she seriously is worried about.
I think her top gay man at this point is
Oh my
Chris.
Right on.
Right on.
We were having a great time. It was very relaxing just to be in that Jackie environment where everything's
Jackie
relaxed,
environment.
fun, and a good time.
I love when Jackie puts me in her little enclosure
When I'm with you, I'm like,
and
all right,
gives
let's
me
go do something.
enrichment
It'd be like-
toys
It's so weird because like when
and
I'm
little
with you,
puzzle, like
it's, all
food puzzle
snuggly
toys
and-
right outside of my little
I
den.
don't always like being like that.
Jackie told me some of the details of her date with Sharif. To hear that it was just kind of nice and a little too quiet was
You
great
like
'cause I was
that?
ready to have some fun.
That's the sound of me wiping all the chip dust off my fingertips with a really
Just give me a
squeaky
card.
paper towel.
Give me some toys.
What's your favorite toy?
Ow! I twisted my skin on my finger too hard.
I love cars.
Oh, I degloved
And now I
myself.
have 5 and
I got in
three
an industrial
motorcycles,
accident.
and I like to work on them myself.
Sorry, no stream
That's my
tomorrow, guys.
passion and my hobby
I degloved my hand.
and my pride and joy. Then I have another one that's a dirt bike.
You know, Chris
Ooh.
is such a car guy, very masculine. So you know, right there.
I don't know,
think
being a
straight.
car guy, it can
I
go
was
either
having
way,
such
honestly.
a blast
Depends on
riding
what
up
kind
that
of
mountain
cars
with
you're
Chris. I was just
into.
able to let loose and let my hair down and have fun.
Yeah, what if they want to fuck the car and the car is a guy?
I'm so glad you're driving and I'm not, because I'd be like, ah! It was hilarious because Chris just would not give up until we made it up that mountain.
He is very determined. What if she gets car sick and just goes and it blows
And,
back on both of
We
them?
didn't know what the heck was going on.
That was so fun though. Woo! I got the blanket.
I think Tony Soprano was on the show.
We're getting a sweet deal, Jack.
I'm imagining him reacting to it. Just getting really pissed off.
Holy cow.
Wow, that is beautiful. What a beautiful view.
All right. What's the matter? Your feet hurt?
No, I just feel like it's gonna ruin our blanket.
So we get up the mountain and
It's gonna
we're on
ruin
this
our
rock,
blanket.
And he lays out a blanket and he takes his shoes off because he doesn't want to get the blanket dirty, which kind of concerns me. You know, I understand Chris is a very cleanly person, but I mean,
I mean,
kept
not
my
wanting
shoes
dirt
I
on
don't
your
know.
blanket?
It was just,
Is
it was
that
kinda
gay?
different.
Things were starting to get intimate, and I was about to make my move on Jackie. But the weather was working against me, and she was freezing. So we had to leave.
Oh no,
Hopefully,
you're running out of
I'll get my
time,
chance
brother.
to romance Jackie back at the ranch. It's gonna be my last chance.
Coming up, Chris outs the other guy.
Well, you know those other silent types. Those guys were all gay.
I'm getting
And
the
later,
list up.
Jackie is shocked by some surprise warnings.
Chris, he's
What?
got all the qualities of a queen. Watch out for Sharif.
Surprise warnings.
You should really keep an eye on Banks. He shaves his legs. All of the qualities of
Not
of a gay guy.
wanting
Guys are
your
evil. You know, we'll say whatever it
blanket
takes, you know, to win the money. Please be careful.
to get dirty. 13 reasons.
Should have worn a sports bra. Every experience with Chris is a fun experience, and thus far, I'd give our date a 9 because it's just so much fun.
I mean, maybe he's just like a clean head. Some people are just clean heads. I'm like that.
But there's a gay guy
I'm
left.
so
There's something
weird that if I shower at night before bed, I do not want to like have to go outside to take the dog out to potty. I always like make sure like if I have to take her out at night, that I do it before I shower. Because even if I'm outside for like 1 minute, I get weirded out by the fact that like outside air was on my skin, my clean skin. I feel like it'd make me dirty again.
He makes me excited to.
And I don't wear like I don't like wearing outside clothes while sitting on my bed. I always have to be in pajamas.
I mean, he's so fun. He's so fun.
Yeah, I don't want to smell like wind. Yeah, and like it gets in my hair too. Like the LA air, it can be kind of like smoggy, and it can like it has a particular scent. Especially if you like drive with the window down, it can make your hair kind of fucked up and greasy. All that dust and
And all of us
stuff.
in our normal routines exercise a lot.
And car exhaust.
Right.
You're such a lard ass.
Mm-hmm.
Think?
Yeah, that slight roadkill smell. Hoo-wee!
I don't see it happening.
Smells like grandma pussy out there. Like a possum just got freshly run over. Big old puffy possum.
The idea of just snuggling up
Grandma's
in front of a
little
fire
possum is hungry.
and, relaxing.
You want to
and
feed
drinking
Grandma's
some wine
possum some
sounded
grapes?
just perfect. Unfortunately,
Ooh,
things didn't
Grandma's
pick up
possum's
and
kind of
get
rooting around in the
sexy. They kind
garbage.
of got sleepy.
Up to no good. You keep thinking about Grandma pussy?
I was kind of bummed.
Who
I
doesn't?
knew this was our last date, and it was my last chance to make a move on Jackie.
You kind of blew it, Chris.
So I woke her up. You ready for some real sleep?
Well, it's like on this.
Unfortunately, she kind of laid down and was
We
out.
can't.
Yeah. Trying to annoy you all wait.
It's not working.
No.
He's gonna break her arm. Watch out! And then that would be really bad, because then she could bond with Banks even more over both of them having a broken arm.
I just never got that opportunity to be really intimate with Jackie, and next thing you know,
Yeah, because you were
we're
being a
asleep.
conniving little snake. He definitely helped her a lot, but he blew it for
I was
himself.
really upset that I didn't connect
Like
with
either
Jackie
way,
last
whether he's
night.
gay or straight, he kind
The
of
only
blew
thing
it.
I can do now is to cast some doubt on the other
Chapstick
guys.
is gay.
So, do you have any last words to say to me, Chris?
So many.
Only if
Let's
it's
hear
cherry
I can't
flavor.
believe this is the end. Well,
Yeah,
Chris,
she
I have
was.
a question
Yeah,
also.
she's literally sleeping with her head on his lap. Isn't that's pretty intimate?
Banks and I were trying to figure out if Sharif
That's like not something you would do with a friend. I mean, I had a friend where like I was sick in the mornings at school a lot,
He's
and she would
always
let me
been
put
honest
my
with
head on
me.
her
He was
lap.
telling me, a little bit about what him and Banks were doing. Trying to come up with reasons if Sharif was gay or not, and he could be gay.
But it's different. It's different if it's a straight girl and a
I really
guy,
don't
you
know
know?
what's gonna happen. I really don't. I hope she chooses me. This is goodbye.
This is it. Man,
Yeah, was she like upset that he didn't have a boner?
I got up and
when she
gave
was
him a
sleeping
hug
on
and
his
kiss,
lap?
But I mean, it was kind of sad. I wasn't going to see him for a while. It felt weird.
Was
It
she
felt kinda
les?
empty.
Well,
Good luck.
yeah, but I didn't know it at the time, and I was sick before school.
The last dates were huge,
And I don't think any of the guys realized it, but I was analyzing everything. My date with Chris, I'm really not sure because he wasn't very romantic.
Is this AI? Wait, what part?
I'd say a 9 or 10. And he basically told me, you know, what he's been telling me all along. You've trusted me thus far. You know,
Me, when I finished the package of dates and I'm telling someone about it, the last dates were huge.
Connection with Banks, but with Banks it's been really
Dates
tough
are so good,
because he
but
has a lot
sometimes they
of
suss me out because they look like
qualities about him
cockroaches.
in the sense that he's both very masculine and in touch with his feminine side.
When you go to like Nordstrom, there's like a bazillion women's shoes. Cool as hell shoes.
So that's what makes it a little bit confusing for me.
What do you think? You got...
I noticed that during my date with Sharif, as far as attraction goes, he's definitely the one I have the most chemistry with.
Knowing about the cool shoes on Nordstrom, like, I mean, like, one of the first times, like, I went to visit Ethel, we went shopping together. It was fucking sick.
Hello, Miss Daphne.
We went to, like, Zara,
What do we have here?
Well,
and he helped me pick out, like, the
I have
cutest
something that I
sweatshirt.
hope is going to help you make your decision.
Shopping together can be so fucking fun. Even, like, grocery shopping.
Is messages for you.
Especially if you
from
get to
all the
go
guys
look at
who
the video
ask
games in
you
the
around.
toy aisle.
And it's their advice to you about what they think you should do.
Is it gay to like women wearing shoes? According to Sharif, probably because he wants those things off.
From the guys I had eliminated,
So he can put his
I was
weird lotion on
surprised and
them.
actually a little
I can't think about that guy.
Hey,
I'm
Jackie,
gonna
it's
get
Bill.
sick.
If you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. No.
Bill,
One of
gay.
my biggest fears is that I might hurt you in some way. And if I did, I so am sorry and apologize. But my motivation for
Bill
playing
is
the
actually
game was definitely
chill.
to break the gay stereotypes.
First, I'd like to say that I'm sorry for lying. I feel bad that I deceived you in
I
that
forgot
way.
about this
I want you to
guy.
know that it was really hard for me. Going back in time and trying to be somebody that I'm not, it about killed me.
John was very sincere in his apology that he was lying and deceiving me, but there's nothing to be sorry for. It's just a game.
Yeah, it's part of the show.
My advice to you is look for the obvious. Go with your gut instinct. Chances are you were probably right.
My advice
Guys
to
are
you,
evil.
the early
You know, we'll
bird,
say
it's
whatever
the
it
worm.
takes, you know, to win the money.
Oh yeah, Gus. I forgot about him too.
Every time you walk in the room.
An angel is in my midst, every moment so fast and pace. My princess of the heavens, never sing and do.
And then you'll fall in love with me. And we'll be married and have kids and live happily ever after.
Oh my god, the tandem bike confession of love.
I'd watch out for guys kissing your ass too much. That tends to show that someone's
Who
playing
the
an
fuck
act
is
or
this
playing a game
guy?
with ya.
Where did he go?
What you need to do is look at feminine qualities in guys and
Oh,
go
yeah,
with the
Chad.
guys that are exhibiting normal,
Gay.
natural, relaxed, feminine qualities, like such as Chris. He's got all the qualities of a queen. You may think he's
Gay
gay,
Chad
due to
versus
stereotypes.
virgin straight.
However, I think he's straight.
Chris, he's just so flamboyant. How are you gonna believe on someone that is
Rest
so
in
much
peace,
more
Luciano.
gay than I am? I mean, he's so obviously gay.
It was really uncomfortable listening to these voices from the past because it reminded me that I just might totally be wrong about who's gay or straight.
You might be, bro. I think you're shit out of luck. All these gay and straight voices haunting me.
When it comes to Chris,
Phantoms
you know,
of the past.
I think he's an awesome guy, and I think that you should listen to any advice that he gives you. I trust his word, and I know that he's got good intentions, and I know that
It is very
you'd come
Lynchian.
out on top if you chose him.
Bradley said that Chris was in it for, you know,
All
for
the,
the
like,
love, not money.
the
But then a lot of
flashbacks
other
with, like,
guys
the
told me that
fuzzy white
Chris is
vignette.
very flamboyant and very gay.
Hey, another person I got to warn you about is Sharif. Not even knowing what this program was about, it just kind of came off to me that he might possibly be gay.
Oh!
He's, you know, he's a little pretty boy, checking out his hair every 2 seconds, and even though he didn't have a whole lot, I call him a Ferrari with no motor, you know? Good eye candy, but that's about it. Nothing on the inside.
Watch out for Sharif.
What
I
the
think that
fuck?
might be somebody that you have a strong connection with.
He took so many
and
pot
just see
shots
if
at
it's an
him.
honest one.
Sharif has
Does he have a crush on him or
definitely
something?
butched up his voice a bit and led me to believe that he was acting, so I think Sharif's gay.
Oh!
lot of guys, and I'm surprised they thought Sharif was gay. I don't know.
Ominous music with this footage.
It really shocks me.
The medallion, bro. Has he had that medallion all along?
He's a very down-to-earth, caring.
I feel like he's gonna
very
try to use
artistic
it to like
and, loving guy.
to brainwash her.
As far as who should
He's been
win,
charging
I
it
think
with
Sharif,
ancient sorcery.
With his musical talents, he's a great guy. He seems really genuine.
I went into this thinking Sharif was straight. And
He's gonna
a lot
steal
of
her
guys
voice like a
had big
sea
question
witch.
marks in their heads about him.
It seals his
And
game.
that concerns me.
It's the ancient
Sharif, I'm
seal.
questionable on, and I believe both Banks and Chris are straight. So
She has to like
it's your
rip it off
choice.
his neck, and then he'll revert back to
When it comes
his
to Banks and
normal
Sharif,
gay self.
kind of keep your eyes peeled because
Bradley,
one
let's
or,
go.
both of them might be one of those surprises that are kind of
Bradley
stuck
was the
in
MVP of the
talked about
show.
the
He deserved to
landmines
win
that are,
the
sort of
1
out there.
million.
One of those super straight acting kind of gay guys.
All right, Jackie, this is the deal.
It's a shame
You should really keep an eye
Blowdryer
on
Gate
Banks. Are you
ruined
kidding me?
everything.
I mean, for real. Look at the guy. Fix your gaydar is what I'm trying to say.
Banks wears very queer clothes. He's a modern man.
I wish
He
Ryan
shaves
could
his
have stuck
legs.
around
All
longer
the
because he was
qualities
such a
of,
fucking instigator.
a gay guy.
He was crazy. Like, farting on people and whatnot. Why is this so scary? This is like a David Lynch film. Is she gonna turn into a doorknob?
Not just because I broke his arm, but because he's a good guy.
Aw.
I grew to like him a lot. He seems to be a very well-rounded guy. I believe that he's straight.
I trust
Lucy
him.
Honor says Banks is straight, but a lot of the other guys say he's gay, so that worries me.
What I hope you're taking from this, Jackie, is very simple. That's just not to judge, not to have to judge, or not to want to judge.
I mean, just because he
Because,
likes
guys are
art
guys.
and interior decorating
I might be
and
gay,
stuff.
but I'm just a guy. So please be careful, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye.
The guy's advice confused me more than ever, and I am so stressed. I just don't know what
Was
to
she
do.
not allowed to try and have sex with him? I don't think so. I think they're allowed to do whatever. But she may have not been. What the? No, this one isn't finished either.
Attention viewers, the
That one's not finished either. Are you serious? Ah! What the fuck? What was the conclusion? What was the conclusion? I trusted you, random gay guy from China. I almost said Chicago. Chinese Chicago man. No. Wait, so he probably did just grab this off of YouTube. It was 47 minutes long though. How much? There had to have been only like 10 minutes left. Fuck. Think. I'm gonna make myself fucking barf. Okay, here's the... It's dubbed in Russian though.
Где добьешься успеха? Скажи что-нибудь.
Where did you find this?
Немного нервничаю.
Знаешь, я вошел сегодня вечером на сеновал, будучи убежденным в худшем. И вот сейчас мы здесь. И вроде бы мы близки, но между нами есть дистанция, потому что я знаю, что я выиграл. А вот ты не знаешь, выиграла ли ты. Ты часто сомневалась относительно меня.
So that was the kiss that kickstarted their beautiful
Я
2-year
настолько же натурал,
relationship
насколько ты великолепна. На все
before she
100%.
started a goat milk business.
Все, что я говорил
And
абсолютно
Banks,
искренне.
well,
Каждое мое слово шло от сердца.
He died in a helicopter accident.
Я пришел сюда в
20
поисках
years later.
приключений. И я не знал, что я здесь найду.
Yeah, maybe he just wasn't fucking with her goat
Ты
milking
все, о чем я
fascination.
мечтал в этой жизни.
He got jealous. He
Я
was like,
думал, что
"Whoa,
мне нужны только деньги, но
why don't you hook me up to a machine to milk me, huh, Jackie? Huh?
сейчас это не так.
Yeah, look at her face. Like, that's clearly not the same woman, right? Am I fucking crazy? You know what I want to know more is like, who the fuck actually was that? Where did you find that woman and like how? Do you have any relation to that woman that is it just someone you randomly found on Instagram?
Я встретил тебя и, кажется, я влюбился.
Yeah, she doesn't even have like the same teeth.
I'm falling for you.
Я так обрадовалась, это было такое облегчение. Это было удивительное чувство, я даже передать не могу.
Okay, for anyone who doesn't understand what she said, she was just talking about how she's so excited to start her goat milk business with him. That's beautiful. And he had a broken arm that whole time.
Поздравляю. Невероятно. Вы отлично сыграли. Поздравляю. Поздравляю вас обоих. А вот то, что, возможно, даст новый виток вашему роману. Это чеки каждому из вас.
You guys win $500,000 each, and you get the keys to a goat ranch filled with all kinds of little goats that you can milk and turn into soap.
$500,000.
Milk their little teats, put a little machine on them.
Молодцы, отлично сыграли. Представляю, что ты сейчас чувствуешь.
It was his broken arm that got her into milking his first Mistakes into miracles.
Поверить не могу, что все закончилось. Я горжусь вами.
She's like hooked him up to a milking machine like, you know what, honey? Like, I feel like we can make a business out of this.
Господи.
Inspiration strikes in unlikely places. Yes, indeed. Yes.
Просто невероятно.
What? Why this aired in Russia? What the fuck? There's just all kinds of twists and turns around this show. You never know, you never know. The first bar of soap was made out of his seed. Maybe that's why they broke up, because he wanted more of a cut, because like it was his product. They got into like a big argument over it. Like, come on, man, technically you wouldn't even have the soap if it weren't for me. For my potent jism. I hate that word. I'm still mad that I got tricked. I'm so mad, actually, that I'm gonna go lay down because I actually feel kind of ill.